To show you how easy it is to write a $500 grant through the City of Charlotte to get money for your HOA or other nonprofit organization. There is a grant that you just noticed on the City of Charlotte website. It's called the Spring 2025 Boost Grant. And I just copied some information. I started with all the grant questions. There's four of them right there. Describe the need the project seeks, marketing and promotion, to describe your plan for marketing, blah, blah, blah. And I started off my question or prompt to ChatGPT as I need help writing a grant with the following questions below. And then I gave the questions. And I said, write the grant so that it aligns with the grant's purpose of, and I copied the purpose of the grant. And then I told ChatGPT we'll be using the money to send out a colored postcard newsletter and an annual ballot which goes over 20 important neighborhood questions. By mailing this out, it will increase awareness and increase community building. Feel free to ask me any questions about our project to help you write this grant. So there's three main parts here. Just review it real quick. You have to give ChatGPT the questions for the grant. You have to give the AI ChatGPT what the grant is about. And it has a scoring system in the grant that's published. That's really important to feed it that information so it writes the questions to get the maximum points so you're more likely to get the grant. And then lastly, you have to tell ChatGPT to feel free to ask me more questions. Okay, so let's go ahead and feed this in and see what it says. This is a really simple grant, so I expected to do it pretty easily and not have to tweak it that much. Okay, so I can tell already that this is your like typical ChatGPT answer, which is way too wordy and verbose. So I'm just going to let it finish, and I'm going to tell it to um, make it much more concise and not sound like an AI bot. Okay, so way too wordy, make it more concise, and do not make it sound AI. Act like you are a friend talking to another friend. Okay, so the first question, it says, what is this grant going to address? We're trying to get more people in our neighborhood involved and aware of what's going on. And a lot of folks miss emails or don't go to meetings. And when it's time to vote on important stuff like land use, dues, or park improvements, they either don't know or don't participate. We're mailing a colored postcard with updates and a separate letter that includes our annual ballot. The ballot covers over 20 questions with how the neighborhood is run and how money should be spent. Mailing it means everyone gets the info, even those who aren't online or connected to Facebook. The goal is to make things more transparent, blah, blah, blah. Marketing promotion, we're going to send email reminders to people we have on file, put out a couple of signs to the entrance as reminders, ask a few neighbors to check in the folks on their street, post on Facebook or Nextdoor for those who use it. Project evaluation, we're going to see how many balance we get back, how many people say they read the newsletter. And then the budget, I just went to our mailing service, which is letterstream.com. I found the price for postcards. I found the price for a 7-page double-sided letter, and I got the tools there. So we're going to ask for the full $500 since those mailings are $553. And so all I have to do is copy those questions into the grant over here. The grant portal is over here. You're not going to see it on the whole screen, but this is part of it here. Is paste those in, and the HOA is going to get $500. So hopefully other members of the community can do this, and we can get money.